Welcome back to Super Metroid. I am Solinus Dracone, and we're picking right back up from where we left off with Spore Spawn. That was, I think, a pretty good stopping point for where we were trying to go there, and we're going to go ahead and go after the Super Missile now, because that's what Spore Spawn is guarding. Let's just go ahead and get past these little pipes here. This is a drop, and I always like to put little bombs on the way down. I just think it's fun with the symmetry and all that. It doesn't do a damn thing. Super Missile, our first introduction to the Super Missile item. Basically, they are 5 times as powerful as a regular missile, and they will open up the red doors in just one shot. I think I'm going to take this one as far as Kraid. You know, it's probably going to be a short episode if I do that, but it's good to do it in small chunks, in small episodic format there. That way it just takes less time to get uploaded, and definitely less time in post-production, which, believe me, production time is just phenomenal when you're dealing with a separate Audacity track. It's just, you know, adds a whole lot onto the game, but y'all don't have to hear. You don't have to hear all my coughs and clearings of the throat and all that. That's not, you know, something that anybody wants to hear. So that's part of, you know, the whole, I guess, process of putting something together. To take the time and do it right, you've got to, well, you've got to basically ask yourself. So, yeah. This area right here is just a fine little stairway to hell, isn't it? You saw that I got a missile just a second ago that was hidden up there, and, you know, the smallest things make a difference, really, when you're going through the game, is just get little missile containers, and just you'd be surprised. So, these plant guys here are good for getting extra super missiles, and a single missile takes care of them. You gotta run across this. Super missiles are good. So many of the bosses here won't give a crap if you're using a super missile, but some of them will. And you gotta be careful, because I just uncovered a little asshole enemy in there that acts kind of like a Metroid and jumps on top of your head and drains your energy, so you gotta be careful with those. This one right here, I believe this is just an energy room. Yeah, just an energy recharge room. Nice little handy spot there. This game is a little bit of a challenge for production as well, because you wanna stand around and take a look at things and talk about them a little bit and comment upon them, and unfortunately you have to do that while paused, otherwise, you know, you're burning up the game time. So in a game that is definitely geared towards giving you a time challenge, then, you know, standing around too much like we're doing right now is. So up there is the Spazer, and normally people would go for the high jump boots, but here's the dank. So let's see, this is a super missile block. No, it's not. Okay. You gotta be careful here. Drop this bomb and move back, because there is a little drop down block, and it'll reform itself in just a second, so you wait on it. And here's the super missile door. Okay. So, bam, we get the Spazer just a few minutes early. And the Spazer's a nice weapon. It's, you know, really helps with plowing through swarms of enemies there. It's a little tri-beam. So I like to get it. And yeah, that's kind of the whole nature of the danking here, is use the mechanics to get things earlier. But this will plow through an enemy much quicker. 2 shots and that guy's dead. Let go of me. Let go of me, turd. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Now, in the interest of saving time, up ahead... oh, this is nice. You use a power bomb in this little glass tube and it breaks. We're passing through Meridia right now. And now if we go right here, then that takes us directly to Kraid. If we go down, we can go get the high jump boots, and I'm gonna see if I can manage to get up there without the high jump boots. It is possible. I've done it before, but you know, that's the sort of thing that would take tons of time, and I just wasted a bunch of super missiles on that, so yeah, why bother? why even bother? So yeah, let's just go down and get the damn high jump boots. We're gonna need them anyways. It's not that much of a detour. But Lord love me, I would love to get my hands on just another super missile, because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need a super missile to get through the next spot. If I just wasted my super missile on that, then that's just gonna be a poor showing indeed. Okay, so this gray door only opens if you kill that little guy, and I want to try and see if I can do it quickly. Yep, there we go. I wanted to do it there and open that door up so that I wouldn't have to do it again and wait for this little guy to show up, so just little moments to save time wherever you can. Got the high jump boots. And unlike in other Metroid games, most other Metroid games, the high jump boots do not give you the spring ball ability. That's a separate item in this game that actually could be skipped entirely, and I probably should skip it entirely, because the spring ball really doesn't do that much for you. It just lets you jump when you're an orb, and by the time you get it, pretty much most of the game is done already. You don't need the ability to jump when you're a ball, so considering how much time it takes to get to that, and the challenge involved with getting through the sand traps and all that, I might just go ahead and skip that. Can't really go anywhere in Norfair because of the heat. So you gotta get the Varia suit before you can do anything, so yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna go ahead and have to go back and kill one of those plank guys to get a super missile. Cannot get in at Kraid without a super missile. So yeah, sometimes in trying to save time, you can actually waste more time. So be careful with what you attempt to do. Unless you've got your timing spot on, you're going to have wasted some significant time. And okay, one super missile is enough. Try to get back. There's a spot up here that you could jump up and, you know, maybe go exploring a little bit, but there's not much over here. And I could have gotten a super missile from this guy. But yeah, you can't get through this door, not as you are. So this was just a pointless little detour. Alright, now that we got the high jump boots, we can go up here more easily. Bam, there we go. Alright. Now this gray door will not open up until Kraid is dead. And these guys are chicken shit now that you got the spacer. Now over here is you can go over here to the save room. But I'm not using saves on this one, I guess. I thought I was going to, but save states are just more easy. And yeah, so now we're in here. These guys fall to the spacer pretty quickly. And you gotta watch out, because there's a mini Kraid over here. Baby Kraid. And this is about the size that Kraid was in the original Metroid. And you would think, oh, that's Kraid, I beat Kraid, but no. No, you did not. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here, open up the super missile door. And it's a nice handy little top-up room here. Recharge your missiles, recharge your energy. I already had full missiles. Ooh, that's gruesome. Some poor adventurer's dead body being eaten up. And these are the monster doors, the first instance of those in any Metroid game. You just shoot them with the missiles 3 times and they open up. So now, here is the real fight. And this game introduced us to the idea that Kraid is gigantic. This is the first time he appeared as a gigantic monster. And as usual, you can't hurt him unless you fire into his mouth. Nice try. You gotta fire into his mouth in order to hurt him. And sometimes you can only get him to open his mouth by shooting at his eyeballs. I'm gonna see if I can manage to... Oop, God. Okay, wasted opportunity. That's okay. Just spam missiles in. Shoot him in the face. Get him to roar. Watch out for the hand of his blocking everything. But that didn't take long at all. That was short. And so the first of the big bosses is now down. Get what we came for. The Varia suit. Excellent. Alright. So I think that's where we're going to cut it for right now. It's a good little round point to stop off. Thanks for watching. I am Solinus Dracone, and this has been Super Metroid.